You might be thinking that space would be a quiet, lonely place without any sound. I'm sure this idea is really correct, because in space there is no air or oxygen. There is no medium through which sound can travel. You cannot shout or even make any sound. Because this belief is only partially correct. This is due to the human ear being unable to perceive or hear it. First of all, let's get to know the sound first. Sound is caused by the vibration of every object around us. But the vibration of some objects, humans also cannot hear, because we normally hear only a limited range of frequencies. 20 to 20,000 hertz, also known as the hearing range, which if we fall out of this hearing range, our ears will not be able to hear those various sounds. And what sounds come from what happens in space? The answer is that the sounds that occur in space come from various objects that exist in space. The first sound that occurred in the universe was the sound of the Big Bang explosion, which that explosion still reverberates in our universe to this day. Even though it's sound from space, it's still valuable information that can be used as a reference for further study. Today, Space Job would like to share with you some of the strangest and most frightening sounds recorded from space, distance recorded by a magnetic sound recorder, electricity, that I want everyone to try and listen to. One, sound frequencies on Saturn. When the Cassini spacecraft entered orbit in April 2002, the spacecraft began recording strange noises coming from Saturn's poles. Or the frequency is related to the appearance of the aurora on the sword of Saturn. Normally, humans cannot hear this frequency, but NASA has made convert sound waves so that humans can hear them. Some theories assume that the recordings are complex, and the tone is similar to the language that higher beings use to communicate with each other. Two, sounds of space. In 2012, after more than 35 years of travel, Voyager 1 became the first human spacecraft to travel between the stars. On Way's expedition, he recorded the sound of a solar energy shock wave and space plasma, a phenomenon that occurs when ionized gases combine each other and impact the sun's outer atmosphere, sending a sound more than 19.2 million kilometers away. Three, strange sounds from meteors. When the Zeta spacecraft moved close to meteorite 67P2 Usmenko in August 2014, it recorded a strange and frightening sound. Recorded in the magnetic field surrounding the meteorite, the frequency is 10,000 times lower than what humans can detect. A sound is heard from within the body of the meteorite 67P, which resembles the vibrations of a hunter's voice. Scientists cannot explain how the sound is produced, but speculate that it may be caused by the splitting of small pieces of meteorite. 4. Weather sounds on Jupiter. Jupiter is known to have the largest atmosphere in the solar system. It also has a harsh climate. If you look carefully, Jupiter has a large red spot on its surface. This red spot is a very violent storm, and the size of the storm is 1,000 times larger than Earth's. 1979. The Vacher spacecraft captured images and sounds of Jupiter's weather. But the whistling sound in the audio clip is caused by the sound of lightning 1,000 times stronger than Earth's, known as Joe-Wien-Distler. Five. Black hole sound. The binary star system GR's 1915 plus 105 is one of the strangest space objects ever discovered by humans. It consists of a star orbiting a black hole, while the black hole consumes energy from the star and releases it at the same time. The two stars created a region of enormous oscillation. In 1996, the satellite 1 of NASA's observations were made, and audio recorded or X-rays were used. The Might Institute later modified the recordings to make them audible to humans. Another name it is known for is Dark Hot Beach. 6. The sound of Big Bang, the huge explosion that resulted in the creation of the solar system, was the first sound to be heard that still resonates today. Seven. The sound of the most frightening sound in the universe that makes humans tremble is the neutron star PSR B08833-4J. The rest of the super explosion will be completed in 10,000 years. Before such a violent event, the star collapses into a dense object. Its sound is similar to that of a propeller, of helicopters or machine turbines. It's actually the sound of rapidly orbiting black holes and electromagnetic waves. If you like space stories, you are our friend. Click follow and press the bell so you don't miss any action.